Hi there, Jennifer Elizabeth Masters here. I learned a long time ago that if I wanted something different, if I wanted my life to be different, I needed to do things differently. And at first, it was very challenging because we become routinized. We do the same thing over and over again, and it feels comfortable, and so we start laying back and relaxing and then wondering, why isn't life getting better? To have something different, we need to do things differently. We need to think differently. We need to feel differently. And if we're complaining all the time about how crappy our life is, A, we're not in gratitude, B, we're not appreciating the good in our life, and C, life isn't going to get any better if we keep complaining. In fact, complaining shrinks the hippocampus, which is the same center that shrinks with dementia. And so we have to do things differently. Now, as a narcissist abuse recovery coach, one of the major things that I see all the time is people not wanting to speak out. They're afraid to speak their truth. They're afraid to stand up for what they believe in. And so back in complacency, what happens? We do the same thing over and over again. We get the same results. So in order to have the life we want, we have to be courageous. We need to step beyond the comfort zone. We need to start standing up for our beliefs. We need to start speaking our truth. So laying on our couch watching Netflix will not get us something different. It will keep repeating the same thing over and over again. So to have something different, to have more joy, to have more happiness, we need to do things differently. And pleasing other people might be your issue. That used to be mine. I also tried to be perfect. That was another way I set myself up for failure. So there's a lot of ways that we sabotage our own good by holding ourselves back, by thinking, oh, I'm too old, I'm too fat, I don't know technology, I'll never do this, I'll never achieve. Well, if that is your belief, then you will have the same result. But in order to have a different result, we have to think differently. We have to expand our horizons. We have to recognize we are unlimited, and each of us is unlimited. We all have different talents and gifts. Yours are different than mine. Sally, Susan, Sarah, Jane, their gifts are different than mine. And so comparing ourselves with other people, what does that do? Well, it makes us feel bad. And here's the thing, no one else is like you. And so don't compare yourself to other people. So I'm giving you several different ways to do things differently. Recognize that you have your own innate talents and gifts, and yours are different than everyone else's. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because help can come in invisible ways. The universe, God, your angels, your guides can step in and give you help. I ask for help all the time. And you know, when I'm out in nature, I commune with the sun, the moon, the stars, the earth, the trees, the plants, and they speak to me, maybe in my mind, in my heart. So what are you grateful for today? How can you shift your mindset to think, how can I be more successful? What is it that I haven't done? What am I not seeing about myself? What is the world showing me that I need to review and change? Remember, doing the same thing over and over again nets the same results and is actually the definition of insanity. And I used to be there, but no more. And so when we step beyond our comfort zone, when we broaden our horizons, when we change the people we associate with, we'll have different experiences. Don't be afraid to get out in the community. Don't be afraid to speak in groups on Facebook and ask for assistance. Don't be afraid to change the way you think. because habitual thinking nets the same result. And so, in wrapping this up, how do we have more success? How do we have more joy? By doing things differently, by finding gratitude for the small things in life, by recognizing, oh, I need to read a book that is different than the normal genre that I normally read. Because if I keep reading murder mysteries, what am I bringing into my existence? And so find something different to read. Read the Tibetan Book of the Dead or the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Read something exciting. Watch something humorous. Excite your mind and find that you will change the way you're thinking and get out of that routine where success is right on the other side of your comfort zone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. And on my website, I have a free quiz, Is My Mother a Narcissist? I have a lot of clients that come to me for narcissistic recovery, and it is one of the fields that I'm an expert in. So if you're wanting to change the way you think about life and your mom and yourself, check out my website, jenniferelizabethmasters.com. There are lots of free resources, and you can book your free discovery session there. Thanks for being here. Mwah. I love you.